Hi. Welcome to Saturday Mayhem. It's really not that deep. It is a Saturday and it's December now. Yay. One more month. Not even, well, no, now it's not. It's only a few weeks. Few weeks in 2022 is
over. Out the go.
Oh, I almost forgot. Got to fire the first one up right there.
There you go.
Oh man, it's like we got a few people in here. We got Dave Farrell popping in. What's happening, Dave? How you doing? Tell the family I said hey. Vinoski made it in. What's up, Vinoski? And it's like really weird because I'm looking at different things because it's a thing. But it's like Richie Stacy made it in here. Says you're not a TikTok. Yeah, no, I'm still there.
Yeah.
Everything's been acting funky lately, but as far as I know, I'm still there.
Yeah.
Just made a stupid video last night.
Yes.
And it was legitimately stupid. I figured out how to work the boat thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just don't let me around technology. It doesn't work well. Oh, man. What else do we have happening here? What else? Nothing. Other than it's Saturday.
Yep.
And it's, surprisingly, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Yep. I was literally watching it happen.
It's surprisingly how late it actually is in the day. I usually don't get up as late as I do in the day, as late as I did today. You know what I'm trying to say, right? I slept in today.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho and way. Yep.
Yeah.
Got decided to change seating arrangements. Nothing against the 150, but I kind of wanted to give these guys some time to light a little bit. And it's funny because they tend to go for that side of the tank. That direction.
Yes.
Which is why I'm so freaking close. Anyways. Discus Addiction made it. What's happening, buddy? How you doing? It says happy Saturday, keepers of water. Yes, we keep many, many gallons of water. Many, way too many. Yeah. Some would say it's a time bomb. I call it a hobby.
It's a little bit of both.
Well, when you have an old house, yeah.
Yes.
But what everybody can notice is all my tanks are against the wall.
Yes.
Not directly in the center of the room. Otherwise, this room would have caved in a long time ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we're, I feel like I'm going to fall out of the camera here. There we go. That's gooder. All right. So, it's December 3rd. I think if you guys are watching the Fish Fam clock, I think that old Santa guy is going to be coming around pretty soon. Yeah, so you want to make sure you guys are paying attention to the live streams, not just ours, all of them. You want to make sure you're subscribed to all those channels too, just in case you're not, because if and when there's a giveaway, only subscribers are going to win.
Yes.
So don't say the old metalhead didn't warn you. So definitely make sure that you're subscribed and all that goody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of you know how it works, but we also have a lot of newcomers, so we're gonna implant it in the old brain bucket and make sure you guys are aware. So yeah, be on the lookout. That's going on soon.
I think it starts the 18th.
I don't know, somewhere in that area. It runs into January, so definitely make sure you are paying attention.
I don't think they're even running it into January this year. They shortened it up quite a bit.
Well,
Um,
like maybe a day or two. I don't know.
Fishfam.link will give you all of that information. Just search Fishfam Christmas.
Peplin Creek, what's happening, Peplin? How you doing? Liquid Zoo made it. What's happening, Matt? So yes, definitely make sure that you are watching that.
Yep.
Get your chance to win some cool stuff. There was a lot of cool stuff that got given away last year.
There was.
And if this year is going to be anything like last year, there's going to be more cool stuff. So definitely make sure that you are subscribed and paying attention. Okay? Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Dave, for posting a link there. Oh, man. Now I just sit here and watch my cats just walk all over the tanks. That's cool.
Hey, they're thirsty and they like to drink from different tanks. It's fun.
I think we literally have the weirdest animals on the planet. Just out of the whole planet, I got all the weird ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cats that act like dogs that act like cats, fish that act like dogs.
A Adonis that swims upside down. He's literally swimming upside down right now.
Yeah, he does that.
Mm-hmm.
That's just him. Nothing wrong with him. He just does that.
He's just special like that. We didn't ask if everybody can actually hear me okay, because I'm using the microphone today, but I don't want it to be too loud or not loud enough.
Yes. Does everything sound, and I mean, I know it's noisy, but can we hear?
Right. I just want to make sure I'm not too loud, and if I'm too quiet, I can fix that too.
Peplin says, I think the igniter's out on the furnace. Wait on the furnace, guys. Ooh.
That's not good.
That's not a good time to have that happen.
No.
Yeah. But to be honest, I think every time we've only had to fix ours once, knock on wood, and there's the motherboard fried in it. But the only time you notice that is when it gets cold, and it won't turn on.
Because you don't use your furnace otherwise.
Matt says sound is better than usual. Wow, that's a first.
Yeah.
Mark that down.
No
December
kidding.
3rd. Sounds good.
So what I actually need to do is remember where I have my microphone setting at. Okay. Yeah, so that I can hopefully remember to set it at that every week.
The only bad thing is all that water moving around in that tank. It's making it very noisy.
Could be. I don't know.
But yeah, eventually I'll get lids on it. Probably should have done that already. Oh, well. Some century there'll be fish in there.
Eventually. Maybe.
I'm definitely one for taking my time. No need to rush me. It'll happen.
Right.
At this point, though, it's not going to happen this year.
No, probably not.
Discus Addiction said sound and video is on point.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Looks good, but I think it's because I have many glasses on. Or have my glasses on.
Yeah.
Okay. Like the Garden of Eden made it in. What's happening, Grant? How we doing?
Hi, Grant. How's your back?
Yeah. Cheer up. Getting worse. Or it gets worse the older you get.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, let's see. I don't have any major news going on currently at the moment. Other than I think here in the next week or two, I may tackle that frame and get it on Bobby's tank before it, gets broken.
Yeah.
Wow. That would be wise.
Probably.
And I think I can get away without draining the entire tank. Probably actually get away with just leaving Bobby in there and doing it and then fill it back up because it's just the top frame. It's not the bottom.
There's Shelby. Hey, Shelby.
Hey, Shelby. How you doing? Yup. But other than that, no major design changes or anything.
Well, there will be for me. I just have to make it over to Kelly Foreman's house to get the plants that she's been holding for me for the last couple of days. And then I'll be adding more plants to my 15-gallon.
Let's see. You know, I thought about it, and I should have just left those 2 smaller tanks against that wall and put that 90-gallon there.
Yeah, well.
Really should have done that. Too late. I ain't moving it.
Me neither.
It's either that or that 6-footer is going to go there, and I don't think there's enough room. I think I already thought of that.
We already measured all that out.
Wait, no, it was there. It was right there for the longest time.
And it was, yeah.
Who needs a walkway?
No.
Just turn sideways and walk through.
Sure. No.
Yeah. I don't know. I do have to say, though, I am liking that Aquachar product. And so are the Tiger Barbs.
Yeah.
That is the most successful Tiger Barb tank I've ever had. And I mean, they're happy and healthy and everything. And I'm running the Aquachar in there.
Yeah.
So I need to get some more, throw it in the saltwater tank, see what it can do in there.
Didn't we already determine it's not for salt?
It is for saltwater. You can use it in there.
Okay. Oh no, that was the stuff that Kelly gave you from Chicago. The
stratum. Yeah.
Stratum. Yes, it's not for saltwater.
Nope. But yeah, might do some of that and maybe build that filter up a little bit better. The Grant even says Aquachar does its best work in salty tanks.
I mixed the Aquachar up with the Stratum, and yeah.
Stratum's for plants anyways.
Right.
So don't really plan on having plants in that tank.
I would hope not.
But I'll definitely be reaching out and getting some more of that stuff to throw in there. Also some more ceramic tubes. I don't know what they're called. I don't know. I like them. They work really well though. Mm-hmm. So I'll be putting some of those in there. I thought about K2, but it's like Wizzle made it in. What's happening, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, Wiz.
Just stop and think about that for a minute.
Hopefully he's feeling better. He was in the hospital.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're at least
he's
live
following as far as I know. Yeah.
Sounds good. Hope everything went okay. But that, going back to the Aquachar thing, that means I'll be reaching out to Mr. Diego.
Yes.
At Exotic.
Yes.
And see if I can snag us a little bit more on there.
And when you do, just make sure you use Metalhead 10 at checkout, and you'll get
10.
Yes, you'll get an extra 10% off.
Oh boy!
Had to pull that little plug through there. It's okay.
Hurting, but better things.
Good. Well, I'm glad you're doing better. Please remember to keep taking your medication so that doesn't happen again, sir.
Yeah. Yep. I think we're all hurting this week.
Well, I mean,
I am. You are. Grant is.
He passed out and fell and had a seizure, and there was like a whole mess of things, and it's because he wasn't taking his medication and just. Yours was just flat out stupidity.
Yes.
I don't know what Grant's reason was.
Well, he was trying to be productive. I was just trying to walk down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
No productivity, just make it from A to B.
Uh-huh.
And I couldn't even do that.
Right.
Petro man, what's happening, buddy? How you doing?
Oh, he said, and then he wrecked on a skateboard.
Well, that's not helping.
We need to set up a bubble wrap fund. Send a bunch of bubble wrap to Mr. V-Wiz so that he can wrap himself up.
Yeah. Ribs hurt. Yeah. Well.
Ooh. Yeah.
Those things will mess you up, man.
2 days after he got out, he was on his skateboard with no helmet and slammed his head. I mean, come on, sir.
Well, now let's see. Back when I was a boy, we didn't wear helmets or knee pads.
And that's why most people your age have concussions and can't even remember their name
Yeah,
most
but
days.
look how tough we are.
Oh, yeah. So tough you can't remember your name. That's cool.
I can remember my name sometimes.
Most times. Maybe.
Most of the time.
Speed skating. YOLO. Okay. Well, you do you, boo.
I think when I had my first bicycle, the only helmets that they offered were like these big, goofy,
Mm-hmm.
plastic white ones.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody wore those.
No.
Might as well have had a styrofoam cooler on your head. That probably would have been more functional.
Maybe.
He says gear is coming.
Good. Good.
Yeah. I just stay off of the things.
Right.
I tried to get on roller skates a couple years ago for my daughter's birthday.
That was so bad.
I made one half lap around the track, and yep, I got right back out of them. Not me.
Meanwhile, yeah.
Put those puppies back up. And I used to be real big on skateboarding or skating,
Mhm.
roller skating. What's the
Rollerblading.
rollerblading? Yeah, on that. And man, I couldn't even get one lap around that building. All these kids are zooming in and out of it, freaking me out. Ever since I broke my ankle,
Yeah.
my control on my feet's just been weird. So I figured instead of re-breaking that ankle, or the good one, the only good one I have left, I figured I'd just get back out of the skates and walk around there for the rest of the day, which is what I did.
Meanwhile, I'm skating backwards and pulling her along and like sliding into my turns. Like, yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, I didn't.
I forgot how much I missed roller skating. I was skating backwards and she was freaking out. She's like, "Mom, you're going to crash." And I'm like, I'm going around these turns, skating backwards, just tugging her along.
I'm not going to say I didn't have fun. I had fun when I got back out of them.
It was, while
Then
you
it
were
was
in
fine.
the skates, yeah.
Then I was fine and no problem there. But, my days of that are over. I don't even think I could ride a bicycle at this point. It just wouldn't feel right.
Right.
Gravity's too high. But I can ride a Harley like it's nothing. Doesn't bother me at all.
Weird.
Or even a crotch rocket.
Yeah.
I hate riding those.
Yeah. Not a fan.
You can only get about 25 to a half an hour out of riding a crotch rocket before your back locks up, your wrists are breaking as you're clutching or gassing, and just can't do it. Riding a bike with a small kegerator strapped to your back, those were the good old days. Yep.
Now that's an idea.
Lizzle said his dad had a Harley and a car hit him and broke his arm.
Oof.
That's the bad thing. When you're riding, I mean, when I went and got my endorsement, the instructor had his little speech to everybody before they started, and I think they still do it to this day. I remembered hearing her instructor say some things, like mainly telling me and Springhead to shut up, but it was fine.
What was that?
But he said you gotta, when you're riding, you gotta be better than everybody else.
Yep.
You gotta anticipate better than everybody else, and you just gotta drive better than everybody else. And those words have stuck in my brain ever since. There's been times I've almost been whacked just sitting at a stoplight. I hear a car lock its brakes behind me, and it's like, well, today's the day, And they stop inches of my rear fender, but and then I'm the bad guy when I look around and flip them off. But
that's why I'm not a very good passenger with you, because when people get too close, I do turn around, give them a dirty look and the finger, and basically you let them know they're way too close.
Yeah. But it's just, you gotta kind of be out there better than they are. You gotta kind of, And it kind of sucks because you got to anticipate what somebody you don't know what they're doing is going to do.
Right.
But there are some signs you can kind of see and maybe get an idea. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'll just back off and let this guy be an idiot, or I'm going to hell around him.
Right.
Like Garcia made it in. What's happening, Garcia? How you doing?
What's up?
Thought I saw. Nope, I didn't. Okay. But yeah, so definitely, and that's where I encourage new riders. I tell them the same thing that instructor said to me. And, you know, if it helps, it helps. But you just got to ride better than everybody drives. And there are some great examples of that. And there are also some very, very bad examples of that. And I'm friends with a lot of those very bad examples. They know who they are. But just the fact that they could either laugh or get mad at that comment means they're good at what they do. So, me on the other hand, I won't do it. I just cruise anymore. My days of pulling one wheel off the ground and just seeing how long I can hang it, no, those days are over.
Yeah.
Too Cooley made it in here. What's happening, buddy? It says lurking while a Christmas craft show. Awesome. Cool. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, so speaking of that, I got to put that thing away.
Probably would be a good idea to get it stored.
Yep. I'll bet it starts right up. Not really.
No.
I will definitely be taking those spark plugs back out of it next spring and putting the NGKs back in it.
That too.
Because like an idiot, I put what it was supposed to have in it. And I remembered why I took those out in the first place. Lady Rorschach made it in. What's happening, Lady R? How you doing? Oh, man. So, yeah, we'll get that dealt with and done. And I think pretty much this winter, I'm just staying inside.
Not that you're going to have a choice.
Not that I'm really going to have a choice in the matter, but there'll be a lot of things in the house getting done.
Good.
Finally.
Yeah, about time. You know, my countertops.
Yeah. Garcia's asking what our plans are for 2023. Well,
the Keystone Clash for
Keystone
sure.
Clash is definitely happening. Not quite sure about Cella yet. I don't know. Been hearing rumor. I don't know how true it is, but the Chicago one might be going bye-bye. Kind of hope not. That's the closest one to us.
They haven't released dates yet, so we're not going to.
Yeah, we're not going to like freak out and go, oh my God.
Right.
But I'm freaking out and going, oh my God. No, kidding. But if they do drop that off, we'll obviously have to determine if we can make it to either one of the other two. But I think next year we're just going to kind of play it by ear.
Mm-hmm. That's what we did this year, and it worked out fairly well.
The Clash is definitely happening, but
we've got the room already booked.
I'm not so sure about any of the other ones yet. So at least there's one. But the way we're doing it, we're going to get to spend a lot more time there with everybody, and won't have to leave early.
Which is why I locked in our hotel room already. Like, that's locked in, that's done, we're good to go with that. So
Annie Finn Goes popped in and said that's the only one I could ever hope to go to.
Yeah.
It is a fun time. Definitely worth going. Definitely worth going. That would suck if the Chicago one left. That would be the coolest one I could attend. Well, yeah, and man,
it's closest
telling
for us
you,
too.
There was so many people there. I'd be shocked if they got rid of that one. But it's not my choice. You know.
Yeah.
Lady Rorschach says, why do all the aqua shells have to be so far away from the PNW? I don't know. I don't know.
Chicago's the closest to us, and that's what, like 4 hours? 4 hours?
3.5, 4 hours for us.
Yeah.
Dave says, same as 2022, but I need more work or need to work more to pay for all this stuff.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. And especially since Bree has talked you into vending for Keystone next year, whatever. Yeah.
That'll be cool though.
Yeah. I mean, it's exciting for her, but I don't think she quite understands everything that goes into that, like paying for the booth and making sure everything stays alive the whole time.
I promise not to buy another flower horn again.
Liar.
I'm probably lying. I will do my best not to buy another flower horn. There we go.
That's all you can say. I will do my best to not buy another Beta.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. But no, it's just, that Keystone class is just fun to me. It's just, not that the shells weren't, but that one was just, you could spend more time with people. And there was a lot of people there too, but just between the two, if I could only go to one.
I think I agree. And, if we had to only choose one, I think I would choose Keystone, even though it's further away.
I think that's the direction I would take. I think I would go to Keystone instead. If I had to pick one or the other.
Right.
Hopefully we don't have to pick one or the other.
Right.
Hopefully we can do them both again, because that'd be awesome.
It would
But if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Keystone. Just, I don't know. I just liked it better.
Further away, but
not that I didn't like the other one. I'm just saying.
I know.
Let's see. I will buy one more of Beck's picks. Yes.
I two, and I definitely want more. Yes.
At least there's Fistover picks. Hope to be there for the next one.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could make it to that one.
That one is
way. Was that really far east, didn't it?
Yeah, like California.
Well, that would be west.
Washington area. I think it's in Washington State.
Oh, yeah. Probably won't make it. That I don't like California.
I think it's in Washington State.
I try to stay far away from there as I can. It's like I think I'm missing people here. TJ made it in. What's happening, buddy? Jason here's Dad. What's happening, Jason? Nice seeing you. Jennifer Weaver, how's it going? Said it was such a good time at the clash. It was. We had a blast, especially when I don't know if they were Russian or what, but the woman started yelling at the husband, and wow, that was. We were just kind of standing there going, "Oh boy."
Garcia wanted to know, is Keystone at the same place? It is. Same hotel. Yes. As far as I know, they haven't changed it at all since they started doing it. I think it's.
Also, Scotty plans on going live later tonight.
Oh, he was just live yesterday. Goodness.
I'm thinking he's going on tonight, and probably hand out more details about that. So if there's any other questions, definitely make sure you catch his live stream.
Yeah.
I think it's around 7 or 8. Can't remember.
Lady R says Portland, Oregon for Fishtoberfest.
Well, so that's on the other direction.
No, it's just Oregon is just above California. How do you...
it's on the other end of the country.
California, Oregon. You didn't ever have to study like a map of the United States
and be able to name
all states and all of their capitals?
100 years ago.
Okay, well, anyway.
Sean Wininski, what's happening, buddy? Eduardo.
Oh, Lord. Eduardo's here.
Yeah, no, the last time I saw a United States map, I was sick.
Anyway, it's still in that same area, like I told you, over California.
They didn't move it?
You're such a dick.
Anywho. Yeah. Jennifer Weaver says there's a website.
For the Keystone Clash.
Yes, there is. So yeah, that'll also
and a Facebook page.
A lot of questions too. But yeah, I think Scotty will be, like I said, I believe, because I watched Dee Dee's video. Thank you, Dee Dee, for that, by the way. Watched her video on the lineup, and she said Scotty. I don't want to say it was around 7 or 8. So hopefully I heard that right.
Fingers crossed.
Don't get mad at me if I didn't hear it right.
You can also always go to fishfam.link and look at the calendar, and it tells you who is live and when.
I think we know this.
Well, I'm just going to keep putting that little bug in everybody's ear. Use fishfam.link.
Eric Wyrock, what's happening, buddy?
Twinning.
Lurking with the babies. Awesome. We'll try not to be too loud.
He will.
Well, yeah, we'll definitely keep you posted there.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna P. popping in. Scotty goes at 7 p.m. That's what I thought. Thank you, Jenna. And then the Keystone link right under that. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, I was going to say I thought it was around 7.
And for Garcia, because I know you're on Facebook, Keystone Clash does have a Facebook page that they do update a lot of stuff on as far as dates and things like that. So you can definitely like that page and get your updates that way as well.
Yep. Oh, man. Glass Box Swimmers made it in. What's happening?
Hello.
Yeah. So, I think at this particular point in time, we just have the one secured. I don't really know what the plans are, or if we can make it to other ones. I would like to make it to the one they do down around Indy, just to pop in and see that one. That one's not that far.
No.
But IHSP made it in. What's happening, Steph? How you doing?
Hello, Steph.
But it would be kind of cool to go to, I don't know, go to the Triple Crown, but I just don't know. I don't know.
I mean, Triple Crown would be fun too.
Silver Creek made it in. What's happening, Silver Creek? That's if they're even doing it. I don't know.
There's a lot of them. It's just a matter of knowing when each one hits and knowing whether or not we can actually make it happen.
Oh, yeah. You know.
But seeing as how the Keystone Clash wasn't nearly as expensive as I think either one of us thought it was going to be, I think we can manage a lot more than we have
Except for one stretch of road.
Well,
wow.
But even still, I think that we can manage a lot more of these trips than we anticipated. We thought it was going to be so much worse.
Some of them toll roads prove that. Rather go through toll roads in Chicago than Pennsylvania again. Oof.
Well, because at least you can, there's a booth with a person that you can actually pay, where with Pennsylvania, they just take a picture of your license plate and then mail everything to you.
Come on through. We'll send it to you.
And
yeah. Oh, yeah, they do.
That was
$157.
And to pay, if I pay online, it's like 75, but that's still a lot of money in tolls for very small stretches of the road.
You know, I'd be okay. I'd be okay if it was for like every toll that we went through there.
Right.
But it wasn't.
It was only, I think, for 2 locations. Yeah. And it was when we were going to the Airbnb and then going back to the hotel. We were using that same stretch. And oh my God.
Like anyway. Paul McCarthy made it in. Mystery Snail Guardians. What's happening in that? How you guys doing? Yeah. So if you can get a hold of an Easy Pass, I think that's what they're called. Easy Pass.
The Easy Pass.
That's the way to go.
And I think we need to get
go
one.
That route.
I think I plan on getting us one, especially if we're going to keep doing these traveling for these fish shows. It's just going to be so much easier to just do it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not only that, Chicago, we'd get through there a little quicker.
A little bit.
Fish Fam Christmas, what's happening? It's Merry Fishmas.
Mm-hmm.
Same to you. Means we're going to have to put our Christmas stuff up. I don't even know if we still have it.
We do. It's all in the basement. I just have to bring it all up.
I know some went to the camper.
No, it's all here.
Okay, whatever.
It's all here.
Great. Perfect.
all 3 trees.
When did we get 3 trees?
Well, I have my little Charlie Brown one, but Minnie Metalhead has that in her room. And then I have a 4-foot one that Angie gave me. And then I have a 6.5-foot one that Angie gave me.
Oh,
Plus all of my decorations. Oh, that's right. You have to mod the Fish Fam Christmas channel before everything starts with the giveaways, because it's going to make things easier as far as all of that goes.
There we go.
So there you go.
Yeah.
I did forget to tell you that. I'm going to have to do that too when I go live again.
When's that going to be?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I got home 10 minutes before I was supposed to go live from the grocery store, and then had to get everything put away, and I just did not have time to go live today. Sorry, guys.
You can go tomorrow or any other day you feel like.
I could. I went to the grocery store, and it took a little longer than anticipated because I went to a new place that I had not ever been before. So
Never. That's a thing.
I had never been there. I went to Aldi on Illinois Road. I had never been there before, so I didn't know where anything was, and I had to like do several laps around the store to find everything.
As long as you didn't come home with turkey bacon, I am A-okay.
I did not.
Good.
I came home with maybe a couple of like organic veggies and things, but it's all going to taste the same, and I can salt everything up, and you'll never know. It's okay.
Garcia says over here in Florida, there's no tolls. They just take a picture of your license plate and mail it to you.
That's what they
pretty
do in
much what they did in
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Silver Creek Aquatics, Lady Metalhead, my Trailer Park Boys accomplice. Yes.
They also sent us the letter with a giant middle finger.
Pretty much,
Take
because
that,
it was expensive. It was expensive, yeah. But anyway. Yeah, found out, what was it? Thursday or Friday, found out that Silver Creek Aquatics also likes Trailer Park Boys, because I'm going to start using the phrase "rig around and find out," because the guy who plays Randy is on tour right now and going to a bunch of different places, and there's a picture of him with a chart, and on the bottom it says "frig around," and on the top it says "find out," and it meets at a point.
I saw that. Huh.
So frig around and find out is going to be my new thing. But we started talking about Trailer Park Boys in Discord. People probably thought we were nuts.
I haven't seen that show in forever. I miss that show.
Well, we don't have Netflix anymore, but
Keystone Clash popping in. What's happening? How are we doing? Guess I can make them a mod.
Hello.
I'll just do this. There we go. Don't mind me.
Frig around and find out, Randy.
Yeah. What was the one they had? It's like the way every season ends, they all get arrested.
They all go to jail.
Something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I wish Leahy wouldn't have died.
I know.
He was funny.
I know. I am the liquor.
Oh man, Last Box says we just paid a bunch of fines because we forgot to pay our tolls from when we drove to Aquashella.
I'm probably going to have to pay fines from the Keystone Clash because I have yet to pay that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we're going to have fines, but whatever.
That's okay.
I mean, I'd rather
it's not
have.
Like they're going to put a shoot on site order for the Hyundai.
I'd rather have heat and electricity and food in my belly and worry about paying these fines when I can pay them.
Yeah. Not only that, we got to keep food in their bellies.
Yeah, that too.
And that is not as easy as it sounds.
It's not cheap.
Dave says room booked for the clash. So are we. I hope it's on the ground floor. Although
it's not going to matter. They have elevators.
Yeah, and then we could do videos in the elevator too. That'd be copying off of them. Oh man. Silver Creek says the tolls in Dallas and Fort Worth aren't worth using. They get backed as much as the normal float. You know, that's what happens in Chicago too. The quick lane,
Oh my God.
everything was at a dead standstill.
And then we had that one toll where the machine wasn't taking money, so the guy had to come out and like go to a totally different machine to take the money and then like bypass the gate to let us through. That was
I told her to just blow the gate. She didn't listen.
a pain in the ass.
That's what I told her. That's why I said just go through the easy pass lane. There's no gates there. Just
Yes, there are gates.
not.
There are.
Oh, says I want the ground floor. We are bringing the dog. Sandy is checking. Cool.
Ooh, puppy, puppy, puppy.
What's happening, Danikin? How you doing?
Hey.
Uh,
And it's Kenny E. I was waiting
Kenny
for that. Yep, I was waiting for that actual like hello to the group before I knew if it was Daniel or Kenny. It's Kenny E.
Mhm. That's why I just say, damn it. That way it's like
Right.
both of
Right.
them.
But you know it's Kenny E when it says, "What up, fish people?" So,
yeah.
anyhow.
But yeah, no, it's
I don't know if we'll end up on ground floor or not, but it doesn't really matter if we. I don't care where we are.
Oh, I don't care. Man, for Aquacello, the room we were at, geez, that was like, what was it, 3?
We were on the
Or
third floor. Mhm.
Man, that place is just
Beautiful.
ginormous.
That hotel was beautiful. I don't care what anybody says. That hotel was beautiful.
I would not want to vacuum that place.
No. Well, I'm sure they have hundreds and hundreds of, room service, housekeeping people because there was a total of like 15 floors?
I don't know. I should know. On one side, there's a total of 10 or 11. I know this because I hit the button for my floor, and Carrie hit the button for her floor, but it somehow skipped my floor and went to Carrie's floor. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I hit the button for my floor again, and apparently somebody on the top floor called the elevator. So instead of going down to 3, I went up to 10 or 11, whatever thousand floors it was. And yeah, by the time I got off that elevator, I was doing this.
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta stop for a
Vertigo
minute.
so bad. Yeah. I think that hotel had a total of like 15 floors, but it was like split. It was weird. You could only go up to so many, whatever the top level was at one point. And then you had to like walk a bridge or something, and then there were more elevators to get you to the something like that.
We were there for what, 4 days, 5?
An eternity. We were there for an eternity.
We were there, and I think we only went through half of it, to be honest.
Oh, I'm sure there's things that we didn't see.
But did get to watch the METALHEAD'S auction get set up. That was kind of cool.
Yep.
Couldn't figure out. We got there Friday or Saturday. Couldn't figure what day was that? Sunday maybe. They were setting up all those tents outside. I'm like, what the hell are they putting all these tents up for? And then
Monday is when they started hauling them in. And
then we watched them tear Aquacello down, or start to tear them down. And then Aquacello was out of there by midnight-ish. I think maybe like 1 or 2 in the morning. And then the next day, you start seeing all these METALHEAD'S trucks pull in, and that was pretty cool. Silver Creek says, are you over 6 foot? I am not. I am at 6 foot.
He is not. He is actually 5'11" 3/4", but he fights me on this all the time.
That's not a real number. I'm at 6 foot.
He's not 6 foot.
That's why everything says 6 foot. Okay.
Because you freaking lie on everything and tell them you're 6 feet tall.
No, I don't. They had a thing that measured me.
You are not 6 feet tall.
They had a thing. I got measured up.
I have measured you before. You were 5'11" 3/4".
That would be 6 foot.
No, it is not. You're a quarter short of 6 feet tall.
Yeah, now I'm old.
You were a quarter short of 6 feet tall 10 years ago, sir.
Whatever. I'm 6 foot.
He is not. No.
I get it a lot of either that or maybe just a fear of extreme heights on my part. His hair makes him 6'1". See?
Maybe if he, spiked that up, he would be 6 feet tall. But
No, I am.
you are
You
not.
don't know how to measure.
No, because I read a tape measure every day
Well,
for 9 hours a day at work.
I feel bad for those people buying those hoses.
The ones that are actually accurate and
They're
never
coming in
get sent
short.
back to me for being too short.
They're coming in short.
No, they're actually not. But okay.
You ever get any back that are crept backwards?
No, but I get them come back that
You have to clock those a certain way.
our machine does all of that.
Oh.
They program in what the crimp settings needs to be, put the hose in there, push the button or push the pedal, and boom, it crimps.
Back when I made hydraulic hoses, we just made sure we were aiming it in the right direction.
Oh no, ours.
It's not horrible if you get it wrong, but you just try not to have a twist or a kink in the hose.
No, ours actually, our crimpers are you program them for whatever hose you're crimping, and it does all the work for you.
Seems like an easy job.
But they do over crimp. We have one crimper that is constantly over crimping hoses, and it's so damn frustrating. I don't understand how you can over crimp a hose when you put in all of your settings.
Put the wrong press block in.
It's whatever.
Put the wrong press block in, or you put the wrong information in. One or the other.
This same crimper likes to use the wrong die a lot.
I think that's user error.
Yeah, it's called they don't know how to pay attention to details and they still have their job, and it's frustrating.
Garcia says, I'm 4'11". Well, you still got Kirk beat. I love you, buddy, if you see this.
Oh, man.
Him and Scotty were fighting for inches.
Yeah. Fighting about who was taller.
Man, that was funny. That was a good time. These are all things you don't get to see, like in people's videos. We just hanging out and having a good time and watching those two argue who's taller. And
yep.
It was fun. Steph says ID10T error. I'm like, yes.
We get those a lot where I work.
Yes. I get it a lot where I work too.
Specifically just out of one crimper, but yes.
I'm not going to comment. Just what I have to deal with daily.
No, I know. What you have to deal with on a daily basis is a lot worse than what I have to deal with. I know.
You've seen with your own eyes some of the stuff I have to put up with.
Yep. 100%.
And I'm not talking in the shop.
No, I know. I know.
No, by that time it's already been done.
Right. Yep.
What goes on around the shop sometimes can be entertaining.
Yeah.
Very, very entertaining.
Yeah.
What do we have? Oh, Wolfie about chased somebody from the city the other day. That was funny.
Oh my!
Scared the shit out of them. They're relining all the drains around downtown, and we've got in our lot. There's a couple drains that they needed to check on. Well, they didn't. Nobody told me they were coming, and I had Wolfie outside. And for those of you who don't know Wolfie, he's 135, 140 pound Alaskan Malamute.
Oh, he's more than that.
Oh, not. He's right around 135 to 140.
Okay.
Well, he's got his winter coat on. That's why he looks heavier. But I didn't know that they were coming back in the lot to check something, and I heard Wolfie's lead stop because it makes a very particular ring, like a pong when he pegs that thing. And I heard him just start going nuts. So I kind of, all right, I better go look. And I walked outside and I see this guy. He like jumped back in his truck and starts backing up. And then he saw me. So I'm just standing. He's like, "Hey, I need to look in there. Is that dog going to bite me?" I'm like, "No, I don't think." And so, yeah, he didn't. But I had to go kind of get him back in the shop just so the guy could do his thing.
Well, I mean, Wolfie he's intimidating. Like, if you're not familiar with him and if you've never met him before, he scared the daylights out of me the first time I met him. I thought the same thing. Is this dog gonna bite me? Like, I didn't know. He's scary looking, but he's a big baby. Give him treats and belly rubs, and he's your best friend forever.
Oh yeah. That's kind of cool.
What?
Silver Creek said, I just made everything jump. There we go. Silver Creek says, it's so funny. I had the neighbors that were self-proclaimed dwarfs, and they never talked about height or wishing they were taller. They embraced it, and I love that about them. The father runs an NFP, a non-for-profit for disabled people. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Garcia says, damn it, that's a type error. I'm 5'11".
Yeah.
That's all good, buddy.
And then Silver Creek,
According
Garcia
to her,
just
I got you by
foot.
3/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
All right, now put this on camera.
Mm-hmm.
If him and I meet in person and we line up back to back, and I am an inch taller than him, you got to publicly apologize.
That ain't gonna happen. You already know that ain't gonna happen.
You're wrong.
That ain't gonna happen.
Oh man. Garcia just grew a foot. Only Oscars made it in. What's happening, June? How you doing? Ooh, speaking of that.
Can you reach it? Yep.
Check out my Only Oscars towel. Yeah. I got it a little dirty.
Yeah, you've been cleaning with it.
Yeah.
Cleaning tanks.
It's a nice towel. And it has a bunch of Oscars on it. Well, I just needed to wipe the tank down. I didn't realize it was. Yeah. But thank you, June. That's awesome. It was, what was it? I think I'd want a coffee mug, but I don't do coffee, so.
Originally, it was a coffee mug, yes. And when I mentioned that it was just going to sit around because you don't drink coffee, she offered to send you the towel.
Matt says, come on, stop the size shaming. If he wants to be 7 foot, he can be 7 foot. If he wants to be 8 foot, he can be 8 foot.
No,
I don't want to be 7 or 8 foot.
He said if he wants to be 7 foot, he can be 7 foot. If he wants to be 8 inches, he can be 8 inches.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the adult stores do sell extenders.
They do? How do you know this? Crown Tail made it in here. How you doing? Good time for his subject.
Uh-huh.
I shall return.
No. I love when you walk away and leave me to try to figure out how to entertain these people. It's great. Ha! Ricky Ohio's just called Matt and Moist Matt. Got some more people coming in. We said hi to all of those. Okay. June says, I lie to my hubby all the time. He's the best. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Matt, he read that so fast that he didn't even catch that last part, but whatever. Um, Here we go. We'll highlight this one. Keystone Clash says, just a reminder, we're looking for a wide variety of photos and videos taken at the Keystone Clash to use on our website and social media platforms. So if you guys have attended a Keystone Clash and you have videos or photos that you are able to share, definitely get those over to the Keystone Clash. I think really the only video that I have from the Keystone Clash is when Rico was signing Eric Wyrock's ass in the Rico leggings, and he signed my crotch area, more hip bone than anything. But so I don't know if they would even want to use those. I didn't, for the Keystone Clash, I was so overwhelmed with everything and had never been there, didn't know what to expect, that I really didn't take my phone out and do photos or videos. I didn't do any live streams. I regret that now, but definitely will make sure that I do that next year, because it makes me kind of sad that I could have taken, there were so many opportunities for me to take pictures and I didn't. I took pictures with other people. The Farrells, I took a picture with Bree, and I believe I also took a picture with Olivia. I know I took a picture with Bex, but these were all on their phones, so I don't have copies of those photos. Only Oscars. It's June. It's actually not a photo. It's a physical video. So I don't know if they can use it. I'll have to get a hold of Scotty maybe and see if it's something that he's even interested in. Oh, we've already received some photos with, okay. Yeah, because like I said, most of those photos that I was in with other people, I don't have the copies of. Those were taken on their phones, so I don't have them, but I'm glad that you got them. And I just, yeah, my video of Rico signing body parts on the Rico leggings, I don't know if that's really appropriate for your website, so I don't know. I did wear my Rico leggings pretty much that entire weekend that we were at the Keystone Clash. And then wore them again in Chicago. But not for the whole weekend in Chicago, just the one day, because for Chicago, Eric and I had actually planned ahead of time what day we were both going to wear the leggings. So Dave says, I left my phone in the room most of the weekend, no evidence. That's probably smart, because there were a lot of things going on that didn't need to be on film.
Especially not the part where Dave and I were trying to figure out how to get into the car museum.
Oh, when I kept yelling at you guys to stop because they had alarms on those.
Well, we just wanted to make sure that in case of a fire, we could get everything. We could help them get everything out.
Sure. That was your plan.
That was the plan the whole time.
Oh, I see. Snoochie Booch.
Snooch, what's up, buddy?
June says you looked adorable. Those freaking Rico leggings. Everybody has to do a double take when they see those leggings. And then it's even better when I have the t-shirt on.
I'm ready, waiting for Rico to come out with a onesie. That would be funny.
It would be kind of funny. I almost wonder if he could figure out how to make that, but instead of just his face, almost like a full body picture of him, but then put it on a onesie so that you're in the onesie and then his whole body is from the zipper down, on legs and arms and everything match. That would be hilarious. Sorry.
Maybe.
I think that would be kind of funny. I mean, his face would be funny too.
Oh man.
It gets people talking, I'll tell you that, because
Mhm.
I get a lot of people when they see that think that I have Bob Seger on my t-shirt.
Oh, when you guys did that in Chicago, it was funnier than hell.
Oh God.
When you and Eric were there, when Eric showed up, everybody's like, "Where's Eric?" And I was like, "Oh, if I know anything, you won't be able to miss him."
You can't miss him.
June says, "In case of fire, what's your plan for the fish?" Well, we were going to stop the fire so it didn't hurt anything else, and we were just going to make sure that we were going to do our due diligence to make sure that the fire would be contained, but the vehicles would be safe as well. Um, basically, we just wanted to drive them, but the fish they'll be perfectly fine. Oh, Fluval dropped the pack giveaway. Get entered. Nice. I'm gonna have to check into that. Yeah, see, June, we were already on that. Theoretically, we were going to be able to contain the fire and get the vehicles to a safe location so that it wouldn't affect the clash. And by safe location, I mean outside doing donuts. That's not what I meant.
Sure.
Maybe. I don't know who that is. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's already been an hour.
Yeah, we're at.
Doesn't even feel like it.
I know.
This day's just been weird. Why is it the weekends go fast?
I don't know.
Why? But I will say yesterday went super fast. Before I knew it, Trevor was asking what we want to do for lunch, and I'm like, it's not even lunch. And I look down and I go, oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I got to get this truck done. Who should I rescue first? Fish, cats, or hubby? He's watching.
Cats.
Well, the cats will figure it out on their own.
Not necessarily.
The fish are going to take the longest. Now, is the hubby watching the fire?
I think he's watching the stream.
Well, see what I'm saying? It's how my brain works. Just saying, the fish are going to take the longest to get out.
Cats.
Cats will get out on their own.
No,
just open the door. They'll figure it out.
Not necessarily true. Just saying.
Ours would.
I mean, for us, there would be, we wouldn't have enough time to save even half of the fish we have in this house.
It would be more than likely a complete and utter loss.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome to think about.
It's scary to think about, but it's the honest to God truth.
It can happen, though. I mean,
we wouldn't be able to even save half of the fish in this house. It just wouldn't be possible.
I mean, I've got that big tub outside. I could just start grabbing whatever I can grab. And
the problem is that would have to have water in it.
You got to fill that up. And
right.
In the meantime, trying to do that while your house is on fire is probably
not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
I think at that point, honestly, though, I would just grab a net and start scooping. Ripping lids off and start scooping.
Yeah.
And just get what I can.
Yeah.
Because I know that if I could get a few of them out or whatever, I could take them right around the corner to my fish store and just say, hey, man, here's what happened. There's that, but I'm not going to get them all.
Stoochie Booch just said, my old lady busted out the Xmas decor. Looks like someone puked buffalo plaid all over my place.
Oh, boy.
I think I might put up our Christmas stuff tomorrow.
Oh, great.
I think I might.
Awesome.
In between, laundry and my other chores, I think I might get our tree put up. Trees.
That's fantastic.
I'm not asking you to put the lights up outside.
Yeah, that's not happening.
But I'll get all of the indoor stuff put up.
That is not happening.
I gotta, yeah.
Nope.
I think I'm gonna put up all the Christmas stuff tomorrow. Should be fun.
Here recently, I don't think I need to be walking around on loose concrete.
No.
Suspended 8 feet in the air. Probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
This is why in the past we just left the decorations up all year. You just don't plug them in.
Right.
That way you don't have to climb back up there.
But then you got to the point where you wanted to take the Christmas stuff down so that you could put Halloween stuff up, and we're not even putting up Halloween stuff anymore, so it just makes sense.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I might get a burr up my ass and go do it. I highly doubt that, though.
I'm going to put everything up in here.
I wouldn't anticipate on me going outside and hanging things.
I'm going to put stuff up in here, so that's fine. It's cool. It's fine.
It's not like it's icy out there or anything, so there's a plus.
Right.
But I just got to remember how I did it, and I don't.
I think a lot of your hooks and nails and stuff are still out there.
That's all still there. That's why I left it there. But it probably won't ever get used again. I don't know either.
I do know that my phone is like very close to tapping out because my battery is almost dead.
Well, here you can use that. I have
plenty of juice.
Well, I wouldn't say plenty, but it'll be alive for a little while. I don't know how well that'll work either.
It worked for me the last time. It's working. See?
All right. Yeah, who wants to climb up onto a roof in January and undo that? Last time I climbed onto my roof, I almost fell off of it. I mean, the only thing that stopped me was the gutter.
Yeah.
I got as flat as I could get, and I just grabbed whatever I could get, which was nothing. And my toe slipped into the gutter, and it was just enough to kind of put the brakes on. So I said, to hell with this, got back up off the roof and figured I'm going to pay somebody to do what I needed done, and I did.
Yeah, because you ended up with like burns all over your stomach, surface burns from that.
Yeah, because that is a very coarse surface. And it easily catches shirts and just pulls it up so that it's just
raw skin. Yeah.
And, 200 plus pounds against sandpaper. Let's just call it zero grit. It's like road rash on your roof.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
No.
I don't care about getting on the porch roof. I do that all the time. Right. But getting on the actual roof, and it's weird how this whole house is like the angles are just weird.
Yeah, we have gabled roofs.
It's not like my neighbor's house where it's just like here, there, done. No. I've got this way, that way, this way turns into that way. It's just, it's hard to get a level step up there. Yep. Whip made it in here. What's happening, buddy?
Hello, Whip.
Oh, man. I just got to say it. I just got to say it because we're so friggin' close. Let me pull this up real quick. Just want to see something. $2.99.
Still, you're still hanging on to $2.99.
Yep. Hey, we're getting there though. We're making the forward push, so that's a definite plus.
I'm at 210 still.
Yep. I think once we can sustain the 300, I think we'll do a giveaway. Hopefully it won't be the same time as anything else that might happen.
Right.
Not going into detail, nothing bad, just saying. But one more subscriber and it sticks. We're gonna do a giveaway again. I know I said I would do it at 400. But it's been a trek just to get to 3.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think we might just have a night where we do a give away a couple things for that one.
Mm-hmm.
I also would like to go back to Mondays. I kind of miss my Mondays. The problem is the dark thing.
But that's over this coming Monday.
Yeah. Well, for a limited time.
What do you mean for a limited time?
Until I start again.
I'm not signing back up for this because sign up for the fall season will be in like late January. I ain't doing it.
Oh, I see it. There's a 3 with 2 double zeros back there.
Keystone just said congrats on 300. I'm like, whoa, what happened?
Thank you, buddy.
But that's got to stick. Like, we gotta hope that you don't get YouTube.
Well, it'll hit and then it'll drop or go up and then drop and then come back up.
Right.
Because like I almost hit 300 the other day, and then it went down to 297 and then 299 and then 298 and then 299 and then I looked and it was, or no, that was before it got that close. But anyways, it's like a wave.
Right.
Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you. So I think the next live stream, we're definitely doing a giveaway. A giveaway. That's Brandon's thing. I'm not going to take that from him. But yeah, next live stream, I think we'll, who knows? I may even just pop up sometime during the week with that one.
As long as you still have that 300.
Yeah. Yep. So look for that to happen. I don't know. Now I got to think what we're going to give away. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Give me a few days. We'll think of something. And yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
It's been a long journey to get to 300.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't happen overnight.
No, not at all.
So yeah. But I think I don't know if we'll do it next Saturday, but like I said, I may just pop in because I get kind of bored during the week and I watch people's streams. And sometimes I wish I was live.
Yeah. Keystone Clash says give away some Rico leggings.
We could do that.
That's like $60.
We can do that.
Like I literally went broke buying those leggings. They're not cheap, but they're comfy.
We can do that. We'll get a hold of some Rico leggings.
Well, the best way to do it is to just like once you find out your winner, order whatever size they need and have their address because it's done on Teespring.
Snoochie asks a good question. Says, "Do you guys ever get nervous on live stream?" I got nervous one time.
The first time.
No. I got nervous at Shella. That was, if you saw my look on my face, I'm sitting there next to Joe and Jess, and I just kind of got pulled up there, and I'm like,
right.
They're like, "What do you want to talk about?" And I'm like, "Hi, I'm Metalhead."
Right. Yeah.
That was the one time I got nervous. Usually I don't care. I'll go live, win, where, whatever.
Right.
But that time I got nervous. Let's see. Jen Yu says, "Hello, lurking and listening while I prep dinner." Awesome. Welcome, Jen Yu. But yeah, no, I don't know. The live streams just, they don't bother me except for just that one. Just, I don't know what made me nervous.
And I think the difference is because with that one, you had people physically watching you, like in real life watching you. Where when we're doing it this way, we see you guys chatting. We know you're watching, but we can't see you watching us, so it's not.
And in all honesty, there weren't really that many people watching us talk, but there was, I don't know, it's just something about it just freaks me. I guess I'd just say I was more freaked out than anything.
Right.
But not that I didn't have a good time. I had a blast up there. Just I wish I would have said more than just,
Right.
you know.
Scotty Aquati, hello.
What's up, Scotty? How you doing?
So now Snoochie Booch says, does it get easier? It does.
Oh, yeah.
The more you stream and the more you kind of get out there with it, the less you need to think about the fact that you're doing it.
I used to have a problem, honestly, taking video. Like when I do a local tour of my fish store, I muted everything and just put music behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm at the point where I'm whipping my camera out. If you're in it, you're in it. I don't care.
Right.
And if you care, tell me now.
Right.
You know, and I'll walk around. I'll be like, oh, wow, check that out. Ooh, check this out. Now, before I'm all like, trying not to look stupid while I'm doing this. But it's like, once you get over that, you're fine.
Right. And see,
Whip says, you were in front of real life people and YouTubers, and you went up unprepared. Yeah, only because you didn't want to go.
Yeah, because you really didn't have any warning when they came over to you and Whip and was like, who wants to go on this live stream? And Whip's like, I think they're talking to you.
Whip's like, they're talking to you, not me.
Yeah, so.
But no, I mean, I had fun.
You definitely had no time to prepare, and that is stressful.
Also figured out that the microphone couldn't hear me. So I had to get closer and closer. I pretty much had to be doing this. But it was all good. Now I know for future. So, but yeah, it was just really nervous being there, I guess. Just because there, you had a lot of big time channels, big names there. And here I am, little old me, trying not to look like an idiot. Probably failed at that part.
No, I think you were fine. Just saying.
Oh, any Frontosa giveaways? I'm not going to give mine away.
Not ours, no. Hell no. It took us forever to grow those guys out.
But that doesn't mean I can't reach out to somebody, see if I can work something out or whatever.
We could do gift cards or, who knows?
I usually don't pick on a specific type of anything to give away, just mainly because I like it doesn't mean everybody else does, or whatever.
And not everybody can house that same fish.
That's why gift cards to me, I mean, they might seem like a cop out, but gift cards to me are the way to go, because whoever wins it can spend that on whatever they want.
What they want or need.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Jim says you guys are very entertaining.
I would probably give away some Frontosas to myself.
Right.
I do kind of like Frontosa. Just saying. He knows this, though. He's got red Frontosa, and those things are beautiful. What live could have a pirate? John. What live could have a pirate show up the best?
That's true.
I just need an eye patch and a hat, which I have a hat that would work, but I don't have an eye patch. But no, we back when last year, or was it last Christmas? I think we were, or what was it? We were going to give away a tank. Oh, it was the auction for Vinay.
Yeah, Vinay's auction. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, man, you start seeing that. Okay, yeah, some people want this, but some of the stuff we were auctioning off or whatever, it's like what I would think would. Oh man, so everybody wants that. Yeah, no. So that's where we started saying, man, gift cards.
Yeah.
Give like the $100 co-op thing, or everybody wanted that. KGs, everybody wanted theirs. So I'm thinking that gift cards are the way to go. And purely for what I said. We are going to have a giveaway tomorrow. See, let's watch.
So make sure you guys show up to Bree's stream tomorrow.
Yes.
See what they're giving away.
We do that anyways. I haven't been on Bree's stream in a while.
I'm on Bree's stream every Sunday, sir. You're just always upstairs playing video games.
Well, it's hard to get away from those.
Even if I'm not in the chat on Sunday, I'm still watching her stream. I make sure I'm there every Sunday. Jeremy, I think we're all willing to give away our debt. The problem is nobody else is interested.
See, Whip's saying the same thing I was just saying. Once you get over that, you just got to get past it on your own.
Get past what?
Pulling your camera out and walking through.
Oh, in public? Yeah, because you're talking on your phone. And
look at Drew. He went live like 75 times and just walked through all those people. It helps that he's like 6'8", but he just went live and walked up to everybody. Got it. He even got me and you and everybody on there a couple times. And you just gotta kind of get over that part, you know.
Not think about it. Just do it.
Yeah. I'm willing to give away all my debt if anyone is interested.
I already just said that's why I said nobody.
No, sorry, Jeremy. I'm not trying to give that away. I don't think it would go very far. I know if that worked, I'd give mine away.
Garcia says he's still looking for Red Frontosa for you.
Yeah, awesome.
Look,
let me know when you find it.
Snooty boots. Jumping out of planes used to make my face go numb, and I feel that same kind of sensation when I get on stream. I need to learn how to manage that anxiety, I guess, hard to explain. So I've jumped out of a plane before, and I understand your whole face going numb thing.
You got on the first Moonlight stream just fine.
Yes.
Maybe put a hat with a paper or a toilet paper roll on there.
There you go. There you go.
It worked that time. He was on there for quite a while.
He was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I get the whole jumping out of a plane and your face going numb thing, though, because I've done that. I get
it. June says you're crazy to jump out of a perfectly good plane. Well, the plane you jumped out of, I would have jumped out of.
It wasn't, the one I jumped out of was not perfectly good. Some of the rivets were starting to pop, and you could see light in between the panels and the fuselage.
And this was standing outside of the plane.
It was kind of scary.
I'd have no problem jumping out of that plane. I'd be like, yep, I'll take my chances.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I had a parachute on. Just saying. I did mine though for like fun and recreation, where I think Snoochie Booch had to do it for like military purposes. Like mine was just for shits and giggles. But I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, Snoochie Booch used to be in the military. I don't remember what branch, but I think that like jumping out of planes was kind of part of his job.
Yeah, you still did it. You're dangerous.
I mean, by the time I realized that there were a ton of holes.
Ricky says, I'm surprised that plane made it up that high. I'm surprised it made it off the ground. That's serious. I could remember seeing light through it, and I was standing outside of it. And I looked at the guy and I said, you guys are going to go how high in that thing?
10,000
10,000 feet. And I was like, is it going to make it?
We actually went to 15,000 because two other instructors were on the plane with us, and we went to 15,000 feet so that they could jump because they had to get their jump time in or whatever for the month. So we went to 15,000, let them jump, and then we kind of circled around a little bit and got down to 10,000 for me to jump.
Whip says you would need to trank me to get me to go to the plane before the plane was on the ground. I would literally bring the plane down there and shit up.
To not go out the door. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's my other thing too. Like by the time I was on the plane, they were like, you can puss out, you don't have to jump, but you're not gonna get any of your money back. And we're gonna laugh at you. And I was like, all right, guess I'm gonna jump. And then it didn't help that I was literally strapped to my instructor's like front. He was like my backpack. And he was quite a bit bigger than me. So really all he had to do was like scoot and just, I was attached to him. If he jumped out of the plane, I didn't have a choice. I was there with him. Like I couldn't unattach myself.
Looks like Candy made it in. What's happening, buddy? Yeah. They wouldn't let me jump out of it because of my heart.
And I want to do it again. Like I would give anything to go skydiving again. That's like, that's an adrenaline rush that you just cannot get doing anything else. You can't. Yeah, skydiving is so much fun. And the place that I did it is like 45 minutes from here. So it's so much fun. It's worth the money. Spend the money and do it. Even Kenny said, I want to go skydiving. Kenny, you're a big boy, though. I don't think that you would be able to go tandem like I did. I think you would have to take the classes and go static.
It's all right. Just remember to pull the cord.
Right. Because I mean, at least the one here, they have I think total 250 pounds.
That was the other thing. I don't even think it was that much. I know I outweighed it.
I think it was like 250 pounds total between your instructor and yourself that you're able to weigh for the parachutes to actually like, not screw up when you jump.
It's not the fall that kills you. It's the sudden stop. Yep.
See, Snoochie Booch says, can you imagine getting paid to do it? Man, I miss it. I think it would be kind of cool. In all honesty, like that little bit of adrenaline right at the beginning when you're right where you need to be at altitude and you have to kind of come out and then you free fall before you pull that chute. Man, that adrenaline rush is like no other. If you haven't experienced it, there's no way to explain it. There's just no way. John says my wife would make sure there is a hefty life insurance policy. Yeah, because this is the other thing. Like I had to sign paperwork stating that if my parachute failed, if the plane crashed, if anything happened and I died, he could not sue the company that I jumped with because I was basically giving away all of my rights and everything. So if I died, oopsie, sucks to be you, but we're not paying you shit. I literally had to sign my life away to jump out of that plane.
Seems like jumping off the roof would be quicker. And you don't have to sign a waiver.
But you have a parachute is not going to deploy in that 2.5 seconds from a 10-foot roof to the floor.
Well, there's your adrenaline rush.
Kenny said, why don't blind people go skydiving?
Scares the
hell out of the dog.
Yeah, they won't let me up because I have AFib.
Yeah, Garcia just said they worked on his heart before and after his heart attack. Yeah, if you have to sign all kinds of waivers regarding your medical conditions and everything. And heart problems is one thing they won't let you on the plane if you have.
Oh yeah, they were calling me a chicken shit, pussy, and everything, and I was like, fine, I'll go up. And I was like, give me the paper, and I started filling it out, and it says get the heart problems, and I was like, yeah, I got AFib, and they saw that. The guy saw that, and he's like, oh my god, I'm sorry, we can't do this. And I was like, what do you mean? He said, we can't do this, and I said, no, you were calling me a pussy. I said, I'm gonna strap up and get on that plane. And he says, no, I can't let you on there. You have a heart problem. I don't care. I'm going up. And he goes, no, you're not.
Right. Jimmy P, hi.
That's Jimmy P.
We're talking about skydiving and the adrenaline rush you get from skydiving.
Airborne reunions, everybody's busted up. Yeah, I believe that. Them airborne guys take some hard landing.
Oh yeah, they do.
June says if it requires a waiver, not happening. Puff, puff. June says if it requires a waiver, it's not happening.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you do have to sign several different waivers stating that you understand that you could die, you could become paralyzed, you could do a lot of things, but if that happens, you do not get to sue the company that you did the skydiving
Well,
with.
they're just covering their own ass. You know,
It's an insurance thing.
they have to.
They need you to understand the risk that you are taking by doing such a thing, and you have to sign those papers stating that you also understand the risk that you are taking. And if you see all of that stuff and you freak out and you go, oh my God, I don't think I want to do this, then cool. You don't sign that paperwork. You don't acknowledge that and you don't do it. Skydiving is definitely a risk, but it is something that I would do at any given second. Any given second, I would do it again. And yeah, you feel like you're going to puke, pee, and shoot yourself all at the same time. But let me tell you, when you're jumping from 10,000 feet, every single orifice on your body locks tight. There ain't nothing coming out of nowhere from 10,000 feet. You can't even really get your lungs to cooperate long enough to scream or say or do anything. You can't, from that level. Mm-mm. Whip, have I bungee jumped? I have not, but that's on my bucket list too. Bungee jumping is definitely another thing that I want to do. I'm an adrenaline junkie in a really weird way, and bungee jumping and skydiving are two things that were on my bucket list. I got the skydiving done. Now I just need to find me a place that I can bungee jump. Oh no. Snoochie Booch says, I'm airborne school. There was an army chick that burned in. She had a cigarette roll in her chute and kicked the whole way down trying to correct it. It was a mess. Whew. Yeah,
Oops.
that is terrifying. And that's the thing too. The day that I jumped, it was super windy. So they actually called me and I had to go in like 2 or 3 hours before my actual scheduled jump because it was so windy. And they knew it was going to get worse throughout the day. They were like, you either come in now or you're not going to get to jump today. So I went in and it was super windy, but thank God my instructor was still able, keep us straight or, whatever. But I guess somebody the day before had skydived and it was extremely windy then too. And they lost control of the chute and ended up in the trees, and fire department had come and rescue them. And it was a mess. So, I mean, I got lucky. Thankfully, my instructor kept us safe.
The guy on the ground that when we were watching, he reminded me of that Dustin guy from Twister.
Oh, gosh.
I kind of wanted to punch him.
Oh, gosh.
He just wouldn't shut up. I'm like trying to look up and watch what's happening, and he's all like, hey, man, you see this cool gyrocopter? And I'm like, yeah, a little busy right now.
Right. Fun.
I get my kicks out of driving a fast car super slow. Why would you do that?
Right. So she wanted to know why someone would jump out of a perfectly good airplane. Why would you buy a fast car to drive it like a grandma? Come on now. Just come on now.
tell you what. I get handed a fast car. I see if it's fast or not.
Yeah.
Because just because it says it's a Corvette doesn't mean it's fast. I can think of a few that are pooches. But I can also think of one. There's a monster. And it's naturally aspirated.
Yeah.
I know, because there's the motor.
All right. Glass box.
I know how that motor got in the car. Because I did it.
Glass box swimmer says, "You guys are brave. No way I could do it." I didn't think, honestly, that I could do the skydiving thing either. Like, it was always something that I said, it was on my bucket list. I wanted to do it. I was terrified of heights. I had never in my life been on an airplane. Like, never been on an airplane for any reason at all. I get motion sick. So I was like, I don't even know like how well this is going to work out for me. This is probably going to be an absolute disaster. I'm going to puke on the plane when we take off. I'm going to pass out when we jump out of the plane. I'm going to absolutely hate it.
I wonder if I have any pictures of that Corvette on here.
I don't know if you do.
Probably not.
Probably not. I don't know. It's almost 5 o'clock and I still have not gotten dinner started. Because I've been here doing this.
Ooh, I thought I had it. Nope. Nope, I don't.
Well, this one's not slow. This is our 90, where my boss is 92.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That, the way to do this. This is my boss is 92. It's all right. It's not like the fastest thing around, but it's definitely not slow.
It's not.
The ZR1, which is my favorite one, which is the black one that some of you guys have seen in my videos, especially if you follow on TikTok, you've seen that one. Where is, I thought I had a picture of it on here, but the 64 Stingray, that thing is a nightmare. So that motor that's on this picture is in the 64 Stingray. In fact, oh shit. Nope, better not do that. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, no touching.
I don't know. I'll find some. Either that or I'll just go take some video of it. I need to start it anyway. Yeah, I can't find it.
Glass box swimmers, I hate that falling feeling. Even roller coasters, I'm not too fond of. Let me tell you, when you jump out of a plane at 10,000 feet and you hit, I think we hit like 98 miles an hour as we were free falling, your stomach ends up in your throat. You don't feel it. You don't feel it. And every orifice closes, so you can't puke, you can't shit yourself, you can't pee yourself, you can't even scream. You don't feel it. I want to take me back. I want to go back.
You know what? I gotta go over to the other building. Just fire those things up. Plus, it smells like coffee in there, and it stinks really bad. So I'll just make it smell like fuel and carbon monoxide.
Yeah, why not?
But I'll pull the bed out and take some video of it running. That one, that's my favorite one.
There you go.
Probably because I built it, or mostly built it,
Right.
and it runs and drives. It's a thing. It's not like, oh yeah, I just tossed an engine in it. It doesn't go anywhere or do anything, but I did that.
Right.
No, this thing will run. It'll drive. It's basically a 2003 or 4 Corvette in a 64. So it's got 420-ish horse, and it's in a 64 Vet, which weighs like 10 pounds. Well, it weighs a little more than that, but it's dumb how fast this car actually is, or how quick it can get there.
Okay, so because even June just said y'all are crazy. Here's the thing: if you guys, I actually have several videos of my skydiving adventure on my YouTube channel. You have to, obviously, you'll have to scroll back quite a bit because that was, how long ago was that? 6, 7 years?
Years ago, yeah.
6 or 7 years ago for my birthday. It was in October, just before my birthday. So fall foliage and everything, but I mean, from start to finish, from them putting me in my parachute and gear and everything to actually jumping out of the plane. I paid extra for GoPro stuff. My instructor had a GoPro on his wrist, and so he filmed the whole thing. So if you go on my channel and you look, my skydiving videos are on there.
Welcome, Mike B. Thanks for popping in. I see you. Trying to say something, but she won't shut up.
You talk more than I
No,
do
you're not
on
even on
this.
camera.
I know I'm not.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, I tell you what, it's 1:41, 3, 2, somewhere in there.
That we've been live, yeah.
Well, that's how long we've been live.
Right.
We got some things to go and do, anywho's and ways, but Bex is getting ready to pop on here in just a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and pop off here and get some dinner rolling and get set up and go check out and see what Stephen P. and Bex are doing today.
Slide in with hashtag mayhem.
Yeah.
Let
Slide
them know
in with
you were-
Mayhem.
Slide in and let them know you were here and we sent you over.
I would like to figure out how Lefty does that whole migrate thing, but I think he was asking me about that, and I don't know. That's not here or there. The hashtag can just be Mayhem.
Mayhem. Make your hashtag mayhem so that they know you were here before you went over there and that we sent you.
Yep. So, yeah. But everybody, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for the weekend. I'd like to thank all the moderators, which is pretty much all of you. Oh, wait, I missed one. Okay, now all of you. So, thank you guys for joining. The replay crew, love you guys too. Can't forget you guys. Anybody from Facebook, I saw you, a couple of you. Thanks for popping in. So, who knows? There might be something during the week. Be on the lookout for that. You might see something. And if it is, it might be a giveaway. So, pay attention to that too. If not, or other than that, we'll see you next Saturday. So thanks for popping in, guys. Love you all. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. And we will see you then. Later.